I done figured it out. I done seen so many routes, looking like moss. They want get in, get out. Nobody sticking around, cause that's when it costs. Who gon' put on a jersey? They say it's too early, that's false. I don't let no one disturb me. I might end up swerving, then it's chalk. Ain't playing no trivia, how did I make it all happen? I may never know. I must be reincarnated, they look at me sideways. I resemble a goat. I couldn't teach you to swim, the difference between me and them is they in a boat. I had to talk my shit to really show y'all that I'm me. That's how y'all flow. I put a substance in my message. All the words I wrote, I meant it. And my cuz died in them trenches. Wish I showed them it could be different. Wish I showed them I ain't gon' miss it. And he told me you learn that lesson. Opportunities look like blessings. Open doors, they swing like Texas. Wait, you feel me? 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 I got a little chip on my shoulder. I'm popping out, ain't no photo. That ism, I'm tweaking, I know it. It's finna get spicy like Nola. I do not like packing out whips, cause I don't need nobody slowing. Yeah, ain't gotta ask where I'm at, especially if you ain't going. High demand. High demand. High demand. High demand. I got a little chip on my shoulder. I'm popping out, ain't no photo. That ism, I'm tweaking, I know it. It's finna get spicy like Nola. I do not like packing out whips, cause I don't need nobody slowing. Yeah, ain't gotta ask where I'm at, especially if you ain't going. High demand. High demand.
Yeah.
High demand. High demand.
Yeah. Yeah. Chat. Yeah. We here. Let me get this right. Let me get this right. Yeah. Love. Yeah. About to. Been a minute since I've been up here, huh? Been a minute. It's been a minute.
In the sheets, you a freak, and I'm empathetic. This is tea, I'm not guessing you my fatal fetish. What you bringing to the table never leave me famished. After burning through my lettuce, man, I swear you always vanish. And I'm breaking down your walls, I'm the one that's leaving damage. And I'm trying not to panic, so I always take you back. And I really don't.
Guardian, we're looking for a member of the House of Exile. My hunch led me to some electricity tracks. My guess is the technology that was taken is on its way to the Archon as we speak. That's our thing. We'll need to move fast.
So heavenly, her recipe can get really bad. She my ecstasy, and methamphetamine is so sad. The evergreen was definitely taking my cash.
Can you give us any more information on what we're looking for?
Carnahan called the technology Mattermorph. Does exactly what it says in the package. It can take any matter and break down its molecules in an alarmingly short amount of time.
We've seen how easily Mattermorph can kill. It's too unstable for someone like the Archon to wield.
If I dipped off, lift off, trying to get lost, never get enough, it's my fault. She used to tell me, oh, you should try drugs.
Sure how resilient this technology will be to a stray rope dart.
If this tech works as well as it sounds like it does, that'll be a big problem in the wrong hands.
Hey, what's good, Tommy? What's good, Tommy? What is going on, Tommy?
The thief just dropped a bunch of Ionian artifacts. Lodi said the lab had been ransacked. It was even more than just Mattermorph. Why drop the stolen goods?
Hospitality, deathless. Those who trust the giver receive gifts.
The Archon. Ikora, our thief being controlled.
And he's claiming hospitality after trying to make all of our problems worse. Archon Levask. Return the stolen technology, and no one else needs to get hurt.
Exiles, you hear the deathless make false promises. Nothing appeases their greed as they vie for the giver's blessing. Extinction fated deathless. You have the sympathies of the House of Exile.
I gotta destroy his shields. Right, going. Now we floating, yeah. Now we going. What? Now we floating, yeah. Now we going. Bitch.
These dropped artifacts aren't gifts. The Archon's trying to lighten the load to make a quicker escape.
He seems as fortunate as he is reckless. The Mattermorph was just a deadly coincidence.
Robbed a house, found a nuke. All it takes is one wrong judgment call and the exiles could level again.
It's a slippery slope. Can't fuck with you. I'm living my life now.
You know as well as we do that Kepler isn't stable. How can we help your people?
The mask is prophecy blessed. Lo, my exiles, I see without eyes. The
Nigga, I don't even know why I tried that.
so bent. Exiles triumph. The deathless dead. I'm dead. I'm dead again.
You think 3 is going to send you home? The grand design you speak of means Kepler falls into the singularity, and the rest of Soul with it.
Feed the giver. Let the wormhole swallow all and tear through the eternal unknown. Felsik's will is at her Archon's command.
You drop all that junk at your command too?
Every failure is proof of the greater victory. The grand design is grand indeed.
This guy's not playing with a full deck. There is no plan.
Fuck.
Felsik's will is at her Archon's command.
You drop all that junk at your command too?
Every failure is proof of the greater victory. The grand design is grand indeed.
This guy's not playing with a full deck. There is no plan.
Oh my god.
story. On Earth, Elixnian humans live in peace. They have homes, plentiful food sources, fellowship.
Grand design.
Interesting. It's reacting to that puddle. Guardian, let's investigate.
There's no grand design. Nobody's driving the car. This guy's just riding shotgun trying to convince us he's behind the wheel.
Say you wanna bang, oh you think you lit, no, you ain't finna call, oh you wanna quit, say you wanna bang, you must think I'm dumb.
Directed.
I think I follow. Who's doing the stealing?
The mycelial priest. Stop. The Archon.
You're saying the Archon's getting the power of the Nine somehow? And that's why he's so dangerous?
Yes. His grand design smells of unknown space. This giver did not give gifts willingly.
I spoke with Dean Rebecca about Kepler's degradation status. With the Strangelets, we've been able to keep the Altar of Relativity stable, but it's not going to be enough to get us through it to 3.
We'll need to get them a stronger source of power. What options do we have on a planetoid as remote as Kepler?
It sounds like these folks have been relying on some shaky generators since the House of Exile took over their power plant in the Outer Steppes.
Then getting them a stable power source is our next step. Guardian, you take point. Head to that plant to see what can be done to remove the Exile threat and get it up and running again.
A strangelet sulks in the corners of the steppes.
Glad to have you along, Maureen. And good to know. We'll help the Ionians and get a few steps closer to reaching the Nine.
Way too good at mixing shit up. How to let it happen? I guess I don't know and I may never know. 2 and 2 just for you to be slow. All this on ice and it's 40 below. When it get colder when you at the show. And it's gonna hurt you cause you know I'm stuck. You don't get tired of pulling me up. Whenever you not see me chillin' the cut. Whenever you not seen it keeping me up. Every little function I'm trying to dodge you. When everybody around me is flogging. You did the same and gave me no option. Shit was gonna change, I was taking caution. I admit that I was lost. Hella lines getting crossed. Heart fell into a pit. Ever since then, a nigga been a dog. I'm thinking if I ever go, I can't let you know. Oh, you won't let me go. You won't take it slow. Find it hard to leave, cause I'm not what you need. Ain't that hard to see?
Our purpose here is twofold. Lodi informed me the Ionians' power situation is dire. They've been relying on outdated generators since the House of Exile locked down the path to the Singularity. With our efforts to stabilize the altar, those energy stores are growing more inefficient by the minute. We need to fix the reactor and alleviate the strain on their generators as soon as possible. Swallow your trauma.
We are being observed by the Ninth. I will try to find them.
Stay safe, Warren. And stay focused, Guardian. There's a strain up here that was taken by the Exiles. Securing it will get the Guardian through the three.
Ikora, we've reached the main reactor.
Excellent. You'll need to tap into the reactor's kernel interface. With any luck, this will be a simple reboot sequence.
Proceed with caution. The temperature is a limbo.
Okay, I'm still getting unstable power readings. It's not enough to totally reboot the system, but we've opened a door leading to another power source. Follow that cable, Guardian.
It's still there. It's always there. It's the Ninth. We were supposed to turn on the lights.
Lovely little body, my shawty, okay. Phone on D&D, so don't you call me too late. You don't get ignored, keep calling, okay. You don't get ignored, you gon' always get your way. You my bad decision, don't think I can choose. All this time I live it, you got it shit. Through your city, I still roll so fast and got the tickets. All these funds that come and go, kill us, I spend it. I know you heard a lot.
Guardian,
Niggas ain't putting that pressure, I know that you curb a lot.
We hope you prepared help. Did you pay attention, Guardian?
We've got Exile incoming.
Warren, are you alright? I can see why you left.
was signing it away, but what I got in return wasn't worth it. They scraped me out hollow. I learned the hard way. Liberty, the price.
like a smoke screen, wanna make a movie, huh? But riddle me this, if your kibbles and bits make me focus like an Adderall trip, and I hit, would you turn me to another addict in the sheets? You and I'm pathetic. This is tea, I'm not asking you my fatal fetish. What you bring to the table never leave me famished. After burning through my lettuce, man, I swear you always vanish. And I'm breaking down your walls, I'm the one that's leaving damage. And I'm trying not to panic, so I always take you back. And I really don't wanna, but you always make me crack. Dying my ass, they say, life is a trip, I'm out of gas. Always find myself taking you risks, I'm chasing ass. I'm a pacifist, but hitting the shit. Don't be relaxed, she an activist for activists I met on the app. So heavenly, her recipe can get really bad. She my ecstasy and methamphetamine is so sad. The evergreen was definitely taking my cash. The messaging was in between the truth and my mask. That was the verdict when I heard her intervene, then I laughed.
Do you smoke weed? Would you try drugs? No fiend. Have you tried love? Would you run away? Try to find love. If you're running low, would you buy love? Would you try drugs? Oh, she told me you should try drugs. Try drugs. Would you love me? Oh, you should try drugs. Oh, you should try drugs. Try drugs. She say, why you treat me like the homie? Girl, you know I'm acting like the Obi. Look, dinner plate for two, let's be honest, I never stay. For you, I got to anyway. I'm playing so simple, she nailed it. Then straight out to my soul. Anyway, when it's over, they get away. See it, dog, I never play. But boy, like a kid, I like a chain, no price. I go brother the wife. Stay down, stay down. Listen to it over the night, turn it to the other side.
Activating another power source.
Lord, as far as I'm concerned, the Nine ignored every single one of our existential threats in recent memory. Gaul, the High Pantheon, the Witness, none of them warranted extra-dimensional intervention.
Oh, they intervened. You'll just never know. Everything you listed
Without proof, you'll start speaking like the Archon.
Eyes up, Guardians. Here's the source of all the trouble.
Their interference in the larger affairs of Sol seems minimal.
How about on your cohort? The Hall? That hideous thing dragging behind the Drifter's ship? The Nine gave it to him years ago. Didn't say what for. He tell you it's reacting to Kepler.
Yes. He was almost uncharacteristically forthcoming with that information. He's got the situation under control.
You don't understand.
I'm trying to.
fuck with you. I'm living, time was valuable, I feel it with ice now. Ask me how I'm living, I'ma tell you it's nice now. I can't fuck with you, I'm living my life now. My presence was free for you, that shit got a price now. Told me my time special, gotta go ice it out. It's nice now, it's nice now, it's nice now, oh, it's nice now. So nice, she don't wanna fight me, had to go check her like Nike. It's so nice, when I got you beside me, now best friend don't like me. That shit don't excite me, no, no. These niggas couldn't hype me, no, no. All the checks they could write me, living too nice just to let them go by me, no, no. I go over my people, they just tryna get equal. That's why I told you my life's like a movie, she coming right back like she part of the sequel. That's why I can't get comfortable, somewhere far away from you. All that negative energy started to smell.
You said we came to Kepler at the Nine's behest. So far, all I've seen is a planet on the brink of annihilation. Unless I need to do something to stop this flux.
On the Drifter's Hall, on Lodi's gift, on the Guardian's calibration. On you, Ikora. We just haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry. Transform and static, the final power source.
Smoking, drinking, blowing, thinking, doing this from 7 to 5, from 7 to 5.
Sin and sin again. We'll find our way out, I promise. Go with the wind and win again. Been on my mind, let's be honest. Know it gets hard, I'm so far away. It's better for me, I suppose. 7 to 5. I'm out here dissipating in the crowd, trying to survive. Trying to survive.
That's the last power source available on the grid. I'm hoping it'll be enough to cycle the power and get the reactor up and running again. Orin's perspective is eerie. The Nine are either completely detached or so involved they overtake your life. I think I'm feeling that dread Ikora was talking about. Let's get out of here. Fast. What about the Guardian, Orin? They've changed the fate of the universe. They chose to be here.
Each choice, right, trial, wasn't absent an organizer. Do you know you comply with instructions you don't know exist? From the moment you arrived on Kepler, you've marked coincidence after coincidence. Happenstance, serendipity, the brush of spiderweb against your cheek may as well be chiseled slabs to the Nine.
Trying to figure out what it was. Told you how my presence got a price. Told you how my eyes low. Truth is I've been searching for energy day and night. Told me you was in the mix, confused with all of the feelings you trying to fight. It's dark now. This shit that resemble my heart now.
Watch out. A large contingent of Elixir Shanks is approaching. They seem drawn to the central reactor now that it's producing an energy signal. Watch out. A large contingent of Elixir Shanks is approaching. They seem drawn to the central reactor now that it's producing an energy signal. There's our strangelet. Collect it now.
The likelihood of the outer orbits being knocked out of position has decreased. They appreciate that. Am I finally allowed to remember something?
They're speaking to you?
They are reminding me. No, I am reminding me. The message.
You've talked about this message before. Is it for us?
It is. It's in the slab I chiseled myself as the Nine fought to tear me apart. But the relief is weathered, blurred and buffed away by their sands.
Focus. If there's something you need us to know, I trust you can find it again.
Chisel in hand, I will remember. But not yet. Not until the time is ripe.
Guardian, get that strangelet capsule back to the Ionians. Now that the power's back on, we're that much closer to reaching the singularity. Lodi, Drifter. We have another strangelet. The Guardian's dropping it off at the altar. Drifter, any updates on the hull?
It's starting to drift toward... almost like a gravitational pull. I'm burning thrusters just to keep it in place. I don't know what'll happen when I let this bird loose, but I'm seeing this through, even if my instincts are telling me to scram.
I'd be worried if your instincts weren't telling you to run from a black hole. Glad to have you here with us, Mr. Drifter.
We have one more strangelet to find before our work here is done.
It's almost time to meet 3.
They want to talk to you. To help you understand, both of you. Oh, no, don't touch it. Sorry. I don't know what happens if you touch it.
You hold it. Guardian, get close.
Two speaks on behalf of 3, that you might grasp your necessary presence at this point in space, in time. Commander, your first step, scheduled at our hand. An intervention necessary to ensure attendance.
The 9 killed me to get me here?
From simple perspectives, the technicality. Liper, thank you for your attendance with minimal interference. To you we say, vengeance required. The culprit lies within. The drifter must prepare his gift. Emissary, reveal your truth. Wake the dead. They will speak. You will listen.
Why would we listen? The 9 manipulated our lives. How far back?
You showed me how you died. But I already knew the rest. You deserve to know the truth. I'm sorry, Miss Ray.
It's like your phone don't ring, baby. And when I see you in a crowd and call your name out loud, it's like you don't hear a thing. Like a king who lost his crown. If you need me, I'll be around, dreaming of the past.
Agent Moose.
How long did you know?
From the second I saw you.
Why did you tell me? Because you're not her!
I figured the Nine put you here to torture me. The one face I recognized. And she had no idea who I was.
Guardians forget their past life for a reason. Who we were is immaterial to our potential as paracausal beings. I am Ikora Ray, Warlock Vanguard. I am an accomplished scholar, pioneer.
I was expecting Ikora's tone.
And I know, right before you run off with the Guardian, I'm sick of counting seconds not taken for words that should have been said. Someday soon, I'd like to clear the air. Just watch your back out there. House's Archon's still at large. There's trouble brewing, and I think you're in the...
Is coiled wires, but with the Guardian, we can cut through. When they pushed out the house, they claimed a capsule of quantum threads. If we want to know why we were brought here, we need it. You're a tad late for this skirmish. Or early. Either way, you must have seen the Vex going about their deterministic routines by now, to speak. We have an advantage, in that the Vex who are exposed to dark matter find themselves caught in a thick yellow confusion. The presence of the Nine here resists Vex probing with dense air, but it's thinning. We need to address this. I haven't been able to get close enough for a detailed assessment, but you can.
Fire team, I'll be overseeing this operation. I want to stay focused and on task.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Nothing has changed. No matter who I was, I'm still Ikora Ray.
We need to break pottery. Tear it down.
Foreman's right. Perimeter scans show Vex signatures, and they've converted the old HCO networks into a sort of security lattice.
She's also right about tearing it down. Keep your focus on the present and find a way through. Without aces. Taking the Vex's security lattice offline revealed something, Guardian. There's a massive dampening field that extends to the area we know 3 is behind.
It's the same type of quarantine protocol the Vex use to close off damaged portions of their network.
They must want to prevent the singularity expanding too. But we'll need to remove it to get to 3.
I remember something else now. A hooked request. There's a message I'm to remember. Holding something back from me. I think I know.
Too lit, I know. In a position, your girls like TMZ. I'm sure they let you know it's a slippery slope. Which way I go? Your plan was different. See, mine was taking off, but I would admit that if shit was in their pocket, shit overflowing with no one to stop it. Don't be in my messages looking for love. Might dip on a bitch and take off like a rocket. See, I just can't fuck with you. I'm living my life now. My presence was free then. I'ma tell you it's nice now. See, I just can't fuck with you. I'm living my life now. My presence was free for you. That shit got a price. It's nice now. It's nice now. Like Nike, write me living too nice just to let them go by me. No, I go war with my people. They just tryna get equal. That's why I told you my life's like a movie. She coming right back like she part of the sequel. That's why I can't get comfortable with you. I'm living my life nice now. That was free for you. That show you it's nice now. Pop this shit to get know we gon' be alright. Had to swerve through traffic, cops gon' chase, but I'm out like magic, yeah. So they say she in love, but these souls don't trust, make a bitch feel tragic, yeah. Got a nigga on 10, so if you ain't tryna win, she gon' have to fall back, yeah. Stayed away from the leash, she hit my phone, said, Shanna, where you at? Echelon like Elon Musk, been a minute, had to find my touch. Ain't no telling when you at through the night. Creeped in, had to keep it on hush. So low, pouring up right now. Come through, slide through right now. Cause I really need you right now. Cause I really need you right now. Nights like this, I'ma need more drink. Nights like this, no one will ever know. Nights like this, we not dreaming, no. We not dreaming, no. No more. Nights like this, I'ma need more drink, yeah. Nights like this, no one will ever know. Nights like this, we not dreaming, no. We not dreaming, no. Shorty, you pressure for real. Don't wanna wake up tonight. What I'ma mix with the Sprite? She said whatever you like. I take a trip for the night. Don't gotta wait for the flight. You wanna be in the stars while you chill with the star. That's a hell of a life, yeah. She get exposed. She do the same drugs, yeah. She fall in love. But this ain't the same love. It's not like where you came from. It's way too different with me. I'm in the city when niggas is savages. This shit is easy to me. Baby, stop capping. I know that you frontin'. I know that you came for me. I get this shit jumping. I feel like we vibing, girl. Who is you trying to be? I keep it 100. We here at the function. You know I put that on the seat. I'm wherever you wanna be. I'm wherever you wanna be. On nights like this, I need more drink. Nights like this, don't wanna remember no. Nights like this, we not dreaming no. We not dreaming no. No more. Nights like this, I need more drink. Nights like this, don't wanna remember no. Nights like this, we not dreaming no. We not dreaming no. No more. Smoking, drinking, but I'm blowing, thinking, doing it from 7 to 5, 7 to 5. I said again, we'll find our way out, I promise. Go with the wind.
dampening field signal is coming from this direction, but it looks like there's a branching point.
I see it. They're disseminating the dampening signal to hundreds of frames.
I think we can get through here now. The signal's getting stronger, and it looks like I was wrong before. The dampening broadcast isn't emitting from one point, it's three. Wait, there's something else. There's an old colonial research terminal still running from when the Ionians landed here. I didn't notice it until we were close, but it looks like the Jets are trying to activate it.
Interesting. Let's kill two birds with one stone. Bring down the dampening broadcast. And in the chaos, we'll crush their incursion into the old colony systems.
Your plan is correct, Knuckles. I like it. I'm glad we're taking the direct route. Without you, Guardian, my steps would be no sweeps in the floorboard. I've always been more gauntlets and thunder.
We don't have time to be anything but gate crashers. It's the Guardian's forte anyway. If you're looking for quiet, Warren, come back to the city with us when this is over. Rebuild your life in your own hands.
The city sounds like better medicine. We'll see.
Trying to figure out what it was. Told you how
trip like this, think I need to chill. Wonder if it stay this cold, tell me how you feel. If I'm in the Hamptons and they take it for ransom, would I wanna kill? Would I make a deal? Thought you knew from the jump what it was. Act surprised if I wasn't in love. Act surprised if I don't feel a thing. Lost my heart and got stuck in the mud. But you was an actress, way too good at acting, way too good at mixing shit up. I guess I don't know what I made of a know. Two and two just makes me slow. All this on the and it's not easy 'cause you know I'm stuck. You be tired of pulling me up. Whenever you see me keeping the cup, whenever you not seen it keeping me up. Every little moment that I'm trying to dodge you, and everybody around me is flying. You did the same again. I was taking caution. I admit that I was lost. Hella lines getting crossed. Heart fell into a pit. Ever since then, a nigga been a dog. I'm thinking if I ever go, I can't let you know. Oh, you won't let me go. You won't take it slow. Find it hard to leave, 'cause I'm not what you need. Ain't that hard to see? With you, I be trying to find myself. You think I'm in love, my mind be somewhere else. Get fucked up, I be in party somewhere else. So I can't fault you if you leave with someone else. With you, I be trying to find myself. You think I'm in love, my mind be somewhere else. Get fucked up, I be in party somewhere else. So I can't fault you if you leave with someone else. With you, I be trying to find myself. You think I'm in love, my mind be somewhere else. Get fucked up, I be in party somewhere else. So I can't fault you if you leave with someone else. With you, I be trying to find myself. You think I'm in love, my mind be somewhere else. Get fucked up, I be in party somewhere else. So I can't fault you if you leave with someone else.
Channel where you at?
I want more Molly. Can't reach, but you keep calling. On me till the morning. She like how you keep on falling. How you say you never fall in love. Usually I get lost in the mud. Usually you never hit me up. But still I need you like my blood. Lovely little body, my shawty, okay. Phone on D&D, so don't you call me too late. You don't get ignored, you keep calling, okay. You don't get ignored, you gon' always get your way. You my bad decision, don't think I be tripping up. All this time I live it, you get that shit. Through your city, I still run the fashion like it's all these funds, they come and go, could kill, that's how I spend it. I know you heard a lot. Too many niggas ain't putting that pressure, I know that you curve a lot. Instead they don't learn to stop. Fuck it, another one out of their budget. She wanted that love in the plug, I gave her that bag and she running. I want more Molly. Can't reach but you keep calling. On me till the morning. She like how you keep on falling. How you say you never fall in love. Usually I get lost in the mud. Usually you never hit me up. Addicted still I need you like my blood.
My head is buzzing.
That is not a tower. The broadcasts are coming from those giant minotaurs. Look, another concentration of dark matter. Might help keep us out of harm's way. Shield projectors nearby, but it's protected by a security lens. One step at a time, Guardian. Should help us get to the security lens.
Check their shields. The interference is dying down.
Let the Pinelands splinter, Guardian. Charge!
Contact the 9. Punch through that Vex interference.
I see a flat vision of you, Guardian. A timely message. A globe spins below you, the planets above. An event into the encoded horizon. message as a weapon. The weapon is the message. Fate forged. 9 hammer strikes ring. Scattered sparks, cupped in hands. A weapon, quenched in slick oil. I see the outline of sharp Leidenfrost. All that surrounds it is fluid and easily cut away. No volition in given roles. Smoke. It's gone. Damn! Damn, I could almost see it.
You did great, Orin. Guardian. Seems like the 9 have their eyes on you, too.
Establishing uplink. Wait. These are detailed records of the collapse.
They catalogue the 9's presence as much as the collapse. The Vex study seeds planted in the past to understand how the 9 wove plots around the paracausal.
They know the 9 can manipulate us, and are learning how to work the same way. This data is a playbook for emulating the 9. Ghost, download everything, then purge the console. Orin, did they know we would stop the Vex here?
Of course. They know to meet every triumph with gunpowder thank you cards, and that we'd need to move the Vex aside to reach the singularity. 3. Agency is a quantum indeterminate. Known hope. I remember they spoke like that.
I'm glad your head's clearing up. Quantum indeterminate. But soon you'll be able to make more sense of this than I can.
Only the quarantine is between us and our answers. I can hear victory screaming like fire.
Lodi. The Guardian found an archive of analytical data the Ionians had recorded during the collapse. I think you deserve to see it.
Really? Miss Ray, that's incredible. Anything, and I mean anything that fills in the gaps between then and now would be mighty appreciated.
I think we're dealing with the inner orbits. Dangling an answer from a string is as clear as they get. Sun through Mars. The 9 are tethered by sentience and soul celestial bodies. They have a lot of time to bicker. The inner want to talk, the outer less so. It's an impasse.
So we're just swept up in the tides of a grand cosmic plan?
No. Placed with intention. I to mentor the new emissary. Drifter's been used for years. The Guardian, something yet to be. And you, High Cora, arranged to hear the message you were promised.
I don't plan on being a sacrificial lamb for the 9. Our destiny isn't up to some unknowable architect. It's ours.
picking up a lot of moving radiolaria beneath the surface. Are they trying to assimilate Kepler?
We can't allow a Vex conversion to happen. Our own investigation aside, the Ionians call this place home.
We won't save them from the singularity just to lose them to the Vex. Crush the eye of the needle and the thread will show.
The Vex here aren't a splinter faction. The conductor is leading them.
Oh, Sundaresh? Her motives smack of unfinished business and desperation.
If she's here in person, it can't be good. Last we saw her, we learned how cruel she could be, even to her loved ones.
You mean Chioma? I remember the two of them were lost in the Vex network. How is this what became of them?
Guardian, that machine looks like another time-lost invitation, similar to the one that empowered you before.
If the Nine want to give you power, who are we to refuse?
Something. I can see you now. When you're all spherical like that, it's almost like a star in the sky. We're connected through a chain of dark matter. It's in everything.
It's a chain linking to your enemies. Use it to pull them apart.
A little violent, but the situation calls for it.
Vex mind was controlling the flow of radiolaria. Without it, their assimilation of Kepler will stall.
I know Maya Sundaresh and her schism. This shield was echinacea. Sorry, an anti-paracausal shell. It is a spark of the Nine derived from their power. I recognize its shallow anxiety. Kepler harbors their influence.
You weren't suggesting they're helping each other? The Conductor and the Nine?
No. This place has always been touched by the Nine. The Vex exploit it somehow. I can put this together, Ikora. I promise.
I thought most Vex malfunctioned when they were exposed to dark matter, but that new shielding incorporated it.
The Nine don't dabble in coincidence, and everything here is lining up too well. If the Vex are stealing power, the Nine are at least allowing it.
I'd rather not think of the implications of that.
You got me, 3. I'm paying attention now. I hate these even more.
I agree. This part always makes my shell itch. I actually don't feel you when we're in one of these, Guardian. Let's move quick.
Focus ray. Here and now. You're entering the Vex exclusion zone, Guardian. Find how they're co-opting the Nine's power and put a stop to it.
Deep scans are picking up dark matter and deep metal drilling. This place looks like a quarry built with mining out the anomaly's power.
So they're using 3 on the other side to strengthen their shields? We can't remove all the dark matter, but we can neutralize the threat long enough to push deeper into the canyons. Orin, how does dark matter relate to the Nine? My understanding is it's non-reflective and has odd qualities, but is still natural.
The Nine are, in simple terms, made of dark matter. It tangles with enough mass like they do.
So the Vex are tapping dark matter from the anomaly. And that matter is tangled with the Nine's power? That must be what the Vex are keeping contained. Some live wire that lets them tap into whatever the Nine were doing and reprogram it.
Carrying a lot of energy, probably enough to shatter that conflux pylon. That should lower the barrier and let us out.
You are here. This is where they refine their power.
Wait, I'm picking up Elixni signatures. The House of Exile just ignited a glimmer drill.
One enemy force stealing the Nine's power is enough. Shut down their operation. Then we deal with the Vex.
That's the last of the exiles. Now for the Vex. Guardian, you're looking for a series of conversion engines tied to conflux pylons.
Like I said, Guardian, leave it in flames.
That's the last converter. Refiner. Whatever. The Vex can't convert any more dark matter. Wait. Vex mine incoming!
The overseer who holds hourglass sands.
I bet they break just the same.
The Titan in me is blushing.
Shielded. Our weapons won't work.
You'll need the Nine's power to punch through.
The Vex need the Nine for shielding. I've seen a Minotaur phase through time to dodge an attack.
Against something paracausal, that phasing is a coin flip. The fourth dimension doesn't have that hindrance.
Knowing the Nine can subvert our agency is bad enough. But you're saying they can predict futures the Vex can't?
The Vex find a future that suits them. The Nine engineer one through intermediaries and pressure.
That's a subtle, insidious difference. What entitles them to bend our reality to their whims? Surely they follow some rules.
Ikora, I know what it feels like to have your autonomy brushed aside. That woman is dead. And Lodi worked hard to protect her memory, but in the eyes of the Nine, you exist simultaneously. A constant.
Stop, Orin. These borders matter. I know who I am. Maya's Vex co-opting Nine energy is a bad sign, even if you don't think they're working together.
I remember her, but her transformation is a blind spot. What happened that turned her into the conductor?
A fragment of paracausal power touched down on Nessus, and one of her simulations rose out of the VexNet and claimed it. Originally, she was looking for her wife, Gioma, but the Vex she co-opted began to change, to individualize.
She will not find her wife here, but she will find a being who knows.
Guardian, I've got confirmed intel. The Vex mine maintaining the quarantine has the last strangelet we need to reach 3.
My final tethers to the Nine are snapping. I feel like alive.
That's strange. Some of the radiolaria in the Vex down here is reading as being from, well, not our timeline. They're trying to wall off our path. We'll have to push through some familiar territory to reach the mine maintaining the dampening field.
If the Guardian dismantles it, we'll have enough Strangelet capsules to safely reach the Singularity.
3's on the other side with our message. One step closer to an answer. One last leap of faith. If Maya can already manipulate time, why all this friction?
Unlike the Nine, they're bound by their dimension. Chronal flow applies to all. Time moves forward, never backward. I want answers too, Ikora. We're simultaneous.
Looks like we're about to hit resistance. Get ready.
Resistance. You have reached an end, little ghost. Seeking to avert a catastrophe after the fact.
It's an ambush, Guardian. Take cover. They're trying to lock us in. Clear a path and let's look for a way to disable those barriers.
This message was for me, Guardian, not you. The Nine keeps stringing us along. Do they always get the future they determine? Time is coarse notation. The known possible scale of everything, but if the tone is set, why scheme against fate? Still, the Nine try, don't they? Chords have variance to a degree. Tiny alterations in a range. You're catching on. The Titan in me misses helping people. The city might do me some good. I'm glad to hear you consider it. You could help us retake Seoul. Start small. Maybe Chicago. Heavy Vex presence ahead. They're trading fire with an exile raiding party.
But thankfully, no giant minotaurs this time.
The Archon must be using us as a distraction to breach the Vex quarantine.
Too bad they crossed paths with you, Guardian.
Destroying that breach deactivated a nearby exile city. I think they have sealed off one of these buildings.
bridge across space.
You know, there's remnants of Elixir technological signatures in the assimilated architecture here. The house must have been right on top of the anomaly before the Vex pushed them out.
The Archon's been trying to get back in ever since. It makes me think they'll make a push once we bring down the dampening field.
We'll need to be ready, but right now, we kill the noise. Kill the noise and hear our answers. haven't felt this since I was emissary. One of the 9 want to speak.
Quitter. Is that you, Buttercup? Release me from those filthy, fleshy hands.
No! My hand froze like a broken contract.
Orin, what's happening?
An unthinkable glimpse. An order. Drawing pinpoint eversion.
No. Too cryptic, Quitter. You want to know how we saved you. Your big boy never tell you that. You are flimsy. For me to stay and burn a while, I'll make the one with the fetching fermions.
Gunsmoke! Stop! Speak to me, not through me. It's my will. Mine!
Quitting didn't take fully?
It did. It's me. I'm me. Those tethers I mentioned still stick to my skin.
If Maya really thought she was inevitable, she wouldn't be trying to stop us. Push through.
Everything's being scrambled by a Vex disruption signal. Follow the cabling and we should find the source. These old human colonial outposts have been here for a long time. I wonder what they were researching before they captured this. This route will take us straight to the mine, creating the dampening field. Almost there.
You never tire of learning the same lessons. Your response is not necessary. This is not a conversation. You're only meant to listen. How readily you obey fate. A leader without agency. A discarded puppet wrapped in her wires. And the weapon. Guardian, the Nine flatter you and themselves.
I will drag the past to us if I must. That's her plan, isn't it? She knows the Nine can do things the Vex can't.
Precipitous moments. Her tone will change soon.
Yes, it will. There it is, Guardian. That Vex mine has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep. She feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
Mine's defenses are linked to a series of shielded confluxes. I bet we can take it out with this. That's it, Guardian. Bring them down.
you kidding me? Are you serious? Man.
I feel 9 crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex Mind has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep, and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
The mind's defenses are linked to a series of shielded complexes. I bet we can take it out with this.
Try to rush it. Okay, try to rush it. That works though. Try to rush him. I can speed kill him. This guy can kill him before Buddy gets me.
I feel 9 crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex Mind has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep, and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
Oh my god. Alright.
I feel 9 crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex Mind has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep, and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
The mind's defenses are linked to a series of shielded complexes. I bet we can take it out with this.
I feel 9 crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex Mind has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep, and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
mind's defenses are linked to a series of shielded complexes. I bet we can take it out with this. Guardian, bring them down. That should be the final Strangelet capsule. We did it. The quarantine field is failing.
We just detected a shockwave from the singularity.
My connection is still tethered. Akora, I'm letting 9 in. Talk to me to talk to them.
We have questions.
Commander, answers later. Blast! Perihelion around my maypole. But I do have a
My will is my own. It's as frightening as it is freeing. Don't misunderstand me. I didn't choose to be a light bearer. I did choose to be an emissary. And I chose to leave. I don't miss either life. I choose to bear truth. To share fragments I've stowed away from beyond the borders of known space. The knowledge I keep will save others. But first, there is a piece of myself that I left buried to grow in old soil. My ghost, Goal. We planted violet petals from the Golden Age. My hands bear shell. After we leave here, that's where I'll go. One brief respite until...
Everyone, we have the last Strangelet capsule. Guardian, we need to take this to the Altar of Relativity and get that door open.
This is it. I'm finally gonna learn why I'm here. Big moment. For all of you too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Round of congrats to everyone.
All right, YouTube.
Doghouse yet.
I think that's a good stopping point. You know what I'm saying? Happy Easter. You know what I mean? Happy Easter and happy Easter and be great every day. You know what I'm saying? Be great every day and be the best you that you could be, because that's all you could be possible, you know what I mean? So keep going. Never stop. You already know. Solid stream. You guys will see another Caught in the Web post this Wednesday coming up. This Wednesday or this weekend coming up. The way it's gonna be, it's either gonna be Wednesday night I posted or that weekend, that same week. W stream, man. W stream.